Hey, episode 69 of the Nashville Artist podcast is now out, featuring Jyou. Jyou is a rapper, producer, videographer, and connoisseur of gummies. He shares stories of writing raps with his cousin at an early age, watching his cousin and his cousin's father create a record label and a music video on YouTube called Beats, Ballers, and Whips. Their work ethic ignited Jyou's passion to pursue his own musical dreams. In school, Jyou honed his freestyling skills as a way to energize and entertain people around him, often referencing his city, people he knew, or favorite sports team. This practice taught him the art of simplicity, working within parameters, allowing him to stay focused and avoid overthinking. To stay on top of his game, Jyou has made writing a daily routine. Routines as usual is get on a beat, set a timer for 10 to 20 minutes, and rap over it, challenging himself to deliver with intensity and creativity. The East Room is his favorite venue to play. He expresses how living in Nashville has taught him the value of community, creating his own fun, and connecting with fellow artists who have their routines for success. His advice for artists is to connect, collaborate, and support, rinse and repeat. Influences like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Isaiah Rashad, Frank Ocean, Stevie Wonder, the Fray, and Anita Baker. Video game influences like the soundtrack from Mafia 2. Enjoy the podcast episode. What have you been up to today?
So far, got up in the morning, did some yoga,
Oh, nice.
and walked, and then ate some oatmeal. Came here, pretty much.
When you do yoga, do you do it like find like a YouTube video?
Yes,
Who do you like, Yoga by Adrian or Sarah Beth? Or...
Sean Vig, my boy Miles and Trey put me on to Sean Vig.
Sean V.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's like this jacked guy who just goes out in nature. He's usually somewhere cold.
Really?
With his dog.
Really?
And he just gets it in, bro. Like he does maybe 10, 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying, videos. And they're basically I'm trying to think, they're like some of them are regular chill everyday stretches, morning stretches. Some are uber athletic. So
it's awesome.
Yeah.
How long do you usually go for? 20 minutes?
I try to go for 20 minutes, and then I try to do really 30 minutes, because the last 10 minutes I try to do focus stretching,
Okay.
Go hard on the ones that I'll be struggling with, just to get that full extra stretch.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like to do the yoga videos, and then I've got some massage balls that I use to massage my body, and then last 10 minutes or so I try to meditate. Get it all in.
What do you do for meditation?
I just sit, my eyes closed, and for 20 minutes still. Anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes.
That's fine.
Just try to not think about anything. Focus. Okay, cool. Well, we'll get started here. Hey everyone, welcome to Nashville Artist. I'm Jordan, and today Jyou is here.
Yo,
thank you for coming over.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, looking forward to this. So, where are you from?
I'm from here, from Nashville, Tennessee, born and raised. out north,
North Nashville.
North Nashville.
What do you have any siblings?
I do. I have a older sister.
Oh yeah?
Her name is Joy.
Joy.
Yeah.
Does she also do art and music?
Yeah, so she's a dancer, a choreographer.
Oh wow.
So she's like 7 years older than me. And she's always been like uber talented, like in dance and like basically like a childhood prodigy. So
Wow.
yeah.
What kind of dancing?
Anytime you talk about like ballet, contemporary, like she does jazz, she can do hip hop. She's like a beast.
Damn.
Yeah, she started like choreographing like when she was like 14, 15.
Wow.
Some very dope people.
That'll get you in shape.
Facts.
You got to be loose. You got to make it look like it's not hard. Make it look effortless.
Yeah.
What about your parents? Were they artistic or?
My dad, my dad and mom are pretty artistic. My dad, he's like a prop builder. So like he does a lot of different stuff. Like he's a writer, director, like he writes, directs, plays, movies. He acted in movies and TV shows and
Oh,
stuff like that. So and then also like he like makes a lot of things with his hands. So like props, like different stuff, like on a small scale and on a big scale for like sets and stuff like that. And then yeah, he does a lot of different creative stuff.
what's his name?
Keith.
Keith.
Yeah, Keith. And then my mom, she was always like a event, what is it called, coordinator. So she's done that like a lot. Like she started off like as being a caterer, but then she was like a kind of more like event designer, and then she ended up being uh, really just like a coordinator almost. So she's really dope.
That's awesome. So, what were you into as a little kid?
I was let me think. As a kid, pretty much same thing I'm into now, music. Like I was really into music. I think actually no, I was more into like TV and movies back in the day. Like I was big, more so on the movie side, but I would like to watch. I would watch anything. Like I would like to watch popular things, old things, things. You know what I mean? Like it kind of really didn't matter. Now I'm more so like strictly like into like docs or like YouTube and stuff like that, deep dives. But back in the day, I used to like watch lot of just media.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to consume that as a child, like going to the library, like read a lot of books. Um, let me think. Yeah, pretty much all that, and like yeah, really. I mean, I kind of was into sports, but no, not like watching sports, more like playing them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like going outside playing them. But
What what books were you into?
books, let me see. I think everything that keeps coming to mind, like as like a young kid, was like 39 Clues and like what's that Treehouse book?
Magic
The
Treehouse?
Magic
Yeah, dude, I
Treehouse.
read a lot of those.
Like I read all the Magic Tree Houses. Like, it was some more like well, I was into like those series books that
Oh
were
yeah.
like either they were like magic or it was like a whole dystopian society type stuff. Like all those like you know how the Hunger Games ended up being movies, like all those little books, like when they were books at first, I was definitely into remember the Aragon when they had the dragon book
Oh yeah.
was pretty dope. Uh like we were talking about earlier, like Star Wars. Like I was big into fan fiction. I used to love watching. Like used to it'd be online. It'd be like little online things where people used to write their own books. I used to do that a lot. Like people used to just read other people's fiction and stuff that they would create like on online websites and stuff like that and blogs.
That's awesome. What were some of your favorite movies back then?
Mm. I always say like I have like Mike.
Oh yeah, like
Let me think. We used to have let me think White Chicks. We used to have Rebound on DVD. I don't know if you know that one with Martin Lawrence. So goofy.
I definitely know Martin Lawrence. I don't know if I rebound.
Yeah, it was a goofy movie. Uh, but I just used to like, let me think. I used to like Dream Girls, like a musical. I was like musicals.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm a big like into like scores.
Scores.
Yeah,
Nice.
like if a film has like a good soundtrack, oh, like it makes the film that much better.
Like John Williams, like Star Wars,
Yes, yes, like start them like the
Indiana Jones.
yeah,
There's always had like scores.
like stuff that's dramatic, like pulls you in. I feel like it has to like even the small things, like even when it has like a 10-second snippet of a, you know what I'm saying, of a song that brings you into a scene, like it has to matter.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Hearing a scene without music and hearing a scene like with the greatest score can really captivate you.
Facts. But yeah, I'm trying to think. That's pretty much. I mean, there's probably more, but it'd be hard for me to think in the moment sometimes.
Yeah, no worries. So, what first got you into art and music?
I mean, I feel like as a kid, I always used to sing songs on the radio. So like, my parents weren't playing a lot of music in the house, but they would play like the radio, and they would play the CDs they would have, which would be just like church music or like Michael Jackson, and then yeah, but I would just get like it would just come easy to me to learn the words and just like say them and sing them. My parents would be like, "Man, how you know this song?" And I'd just be like singing tunes randomly. Like, well, what do you like? How do you even know this song? And I just like singing it. And then after that, my cousin, John, he loves like music and like all kinds of music.
Nice.
He kind of put me on to a lot of my music taste. Him and my sister with the dancing and the listening to so much music.
Yeah.
It just both of them kind of like influenced me to just listen to a lot of different types of music.
What kind of music was cousin John?
John is into like old school, like anything old school. So like old school rap, old school R&B. So we could go like, or like old school soul, like, or like even like we talk about like early like pre-50s,
Oh wow.
like he was like into like Frankie Lyman and like cats like that. That's exactly what he was saying. Like
Like
cats like
40s
yes,
music.
like he was into a lot of that stuff. And then I used to play this game, which another thing, games like game scores.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know, game soundtracks matter too, because freaking Mafia 2 had like the craziest soundtrack in the world and put me on like a hella like 40s music.
Yeah.
And I love that game for that because I literally was like bumping a lot of 40s music like from that game. But yeah, yeah, he put me on a lot of like yeah, like old school rap, like you know, like Tribe Called Quest,
Oh
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like early Jay-Z, and then like he's from Atlanta, so like a lot of that Atlanta rap that was going on that time. There's like little rap groups and stuff in there early on, like Ludacris, T.I. and stuff. But and then my sister, she's like everything bumping, like everything like in the South, which is like Juicy J, like you know, 3 6 Mafia, and then other stuff like she liked a lot of her like ballet and contemporary. Listen to a lot of like not really like or like alternative type indie type music. So it's just like brought that cool little mix.
Nice. So, how did you like start out? Did you start out singing?
Hmm. No, I
Uh,
probably
Yeah,
start off rapping.
rapping. What, like middle school, high school?
Yeah, probably like middle school, elementary, middle school. We used to just do raps at the with my cousin, just make raps and stuff like that. And we end up like he was really like my cousin. He was really going hard on it. Like it's so funny because he like had like a label with his dad. And they got like a movie on YouTube. So inspiring. Like we laid down a couple songs on YouTube, but like they was really going crazy.
Wow.
Like the movie was crazy too. Beats, ballers, and whips.
Beats, ballers, and what?
I think it was whips.
Nice.
I think that was it. But it was a turnable thing. But
Is it still on YouTube?
yeah,
I'll have to check it out.
yeah, definitely. I seen it the other day. I was like, hey, this is crazy.
That's really cool. So they already had like music videos. They were kind of like already making. So they kind of inspired you to do the same.
Yeah, because it just showed me that it's just possible. You just do it. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of times, we think about it, but they just went out and did it. So I'm not mess with that.
That's cool.
But yeah, it was definitely we just rap probably like middle school, and then I just not really like took it seriously, but just like did it for fun. Like I remember high school, like me at the lunch table freestyling, going crazy.
Yeah, having rap battles.
Exactly, like literally, or just like somebody just make a beat, and then, what the back in the day they used to do the thing with the pins. Remember
Oh yeah,
that? Yeah,
yeah.
with drums, and so like literally that's what we would do.
It's
It'd be
amazing.
fun.
Your own little band wherever you go. Every classroom has a tape.
Hmm.
That's
So
so
yeah,
cool.
but
How did you like in high school? Did you just like listen to a lot of rap music and listen to a lot of beats? Was there? Did you like read books?
mm,
How would you come up with your raps? Find material for your raps?
probably in high school it was more just what we did throughout the day. I think that's what when I used to freestyle, I would like try to use people around because that would kind of like get them hype. You know what I mean? Or like what we currently doing, and then make it a little fun. Make a reference, to like the town or the city or something. Might make a little sports reference in there. Just try to mix it. That's how I would think. Like, but I try to keep it simple. Like, because sometimes if you try to do too much, you'll end up just like well, for me, I end up psyching myself out. So it's just like I just try to keep it simple and just like slowly heat up, and then you'll finally, start hitting the rhythm if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Right?
keep it simple. Yeah, give yourself little parameters.
Exactly. Like where you want to be at, you get a little boundary.
Right. So like during then, there were certain artists or early influences that were really inspiring your rap.
Yeah, for sure. I would say like of course I gotta say Kendrick Lamar. Like definitely, I'll say my favorite artist, favorite rapper. Um, mm, as far as rappers go, back in the day, I mean, everybody gotta say Drake too, cause well not everybody, but I gotta say Drake too, cause I came up off of Drake. Mm, I'm trying to think. Isaiah Rashad, my sister put me on him, which was really dope. Mm, I think probably somebody I'm missing.
Those were like the main three
Yeah, for the most part.
during that time period.
Yeah.
Nice. So why would you say you're drawn to music and art?
Um, I think I'm just kind of just drawn to like art. Period. I think I've always been creative, and even like going like referencing back to like my childhood, I was always doing creative stuff, or just and it was just something I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't know why, but I guess that's the way I was just wired. Maybe it's the stuff I've seen growing up, with my parents, and I've seen that maybe that's what gave them fulfillment. But yeah, it's just always something. I know music is something that I know I enjoy a lot. Like I can listen to. I was looking at my rap and I was like, man, it said I listened to probably like 65,000. What is it, minutes or hours of music or whatever, or something like that. I think it was hours. But anyways, whatever. But it's like the same. Maybe it might have been minutes. I don't know. Sounds kind of crazy. But it's like that's almost like the average of like regular. But then I know like that's just on like Apple. Well, what is it? Spotify or Apple Music, whatever. It's not going like that doesn't translate to like stuff I listen to on my files and stuff I listen to on my SoundCloud, and then all the music I DJ, and then you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I just listen to a lot of music. I just love it, man. About it, and then creating it is just like almost like natural when you, especially the way I do it. So.
awesome. So like today or like nowadays, how do you develop your rapping skills and stuff like that? Your artistic skills.
I think I just try to like rap every day as far as like that, or really just write every day. Like get up in the morning, do like morning writing, and night writing, and then like just try to like get on the beat and write a couple times a week. Whether it's just you know putting like a 10-minute timer on, 20-minute timer, like okay, whatever I got, and just roll with it. You know what I mean? It's just to get the brain jogging. The what's it called? The hamster on the wheel running.
Yeah, dude, I like the using timers, giving like sending 20 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Cause like I feel like some stuff is like you just overthink it. You just
exactly.
gotta like trust yourself to like get to that next spot. If that makes sense.
Right, and putting the heat on yourself at 20 minutes. Let's go.
Mm.
Yeah.
Facts. I'm locked
Telling
in.
yourself like we're doing this.
No facts. Like freaking locked in, bro.
Lock it in. Okay, cool. So you said like Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Who
Mhm.
else, like of all time, were your favorite artists?
uh, Definitely gotta say Frank Ocean. Definitely gotta put Frank Ocean in there. Um, I definitely love Stevie Wonder. I definitely I love man, personal favorite. I like the Fray.
Fray.
Man, man, yeah, the Fray is crazy. It broke up too
Oh, really?
recently. But we just parted ways, that's what they said, but we know what that means. uh yeah, all the time. I'm trying to think, it's probably a couple more. Yeah, we can throw Isaiah in there.
Who?
Isaiah, we can throw him all the time. Isaiah Rashad, all the time. I think old school, probably the shoe Anita Baker. But yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. So, how did your album "Living on the Edge" come about?
Mm. That came about. I had some sessions with Nobody's Home, which is like a producing group of Greg, Jack, and Jackson. Really dope guys, and we just had like sessions going every month, cranking out music. And I know I was feeling a sound I wanted to go for like during the sessions, like not for every song we did, but for like at least one or two songs we made in there. But then the sound was just this, like this like rock type feel, rap type feel, but like just blurring those lines a little bit, but with that southern grit, if that makes sense. Uh, and yeah, and that just came about like that, basically. All the songs came out those sessions, and
Where did you record it and stuff like
it was their spot in like Murfreesboro.
that?
Oh.
Nice. So, what would you say inspires your creativity?
Uh, I think just life in general, things I experience, connections I make with other people, like relationships, moments, big or small, success, failure, everything all in one. Laughs, good times, sure. So just all of it bundled in one. I think that's what really kind of like what inspires my music. Other music too. Like sometimes and other like pieces of art. Like like watching a show or watching a film, you might want to like paint a story too. Makes sense.
Yeah, create a score for it.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice. So, how would you best describe the type of artist you are?
I would say best describing. Mm, Man, that's a great question. I would say basically like multifaceted. Maybe I do a lot of different things. I create a lot of different ways.
What are some of the other ways that you create?
I create like visually, so like I definitely like to basically what is it direct and uh write like scripts and different stuff like that for basically not really like film but more so like advertisements and like commercials and just like clips and different things, maybe like short form videos, if that makes sense. So like that's what I like to do.
That's where your love from movies and TV shows as a kid comes in, like
Mhm.
making your own little films.
Yeah. So like yeah, that's basically what I like. I like to do a lot of that, and I like to create, curate a lot of like events and stuff like that. So um,
Then filming the event.
yeah, it all just comes like full circle, I guess. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's awesome. What would you say are like your strengths and weaknesses as an artist?
Mm. I would say strengths would be great question. These are some great questions. Well, let's go to weaknesses. Let's get the bad out the way first. Weaknesses. Weaknesses could be, I think maybe. trust fully, and I think that's just sometimes I just am a little cautious. That's just my nature.
You're saying you don't trust enough?
Yeah, I don't trust enough. Like, um, I'm just really cautious in every approach I'm in. So it's like it's natural, but that sometimes doesn't need to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand.
hmm And then strengths, I guess, would be like the just um, passion for sure. Just like I think the effort level or the commitment to the goal and the passion to get there. Like with the effort, like I'm gonna get it done, if that makes sense.
Yeah, committed. You'll make it happen.
Basically.
Exactly. So you've stayed in Nashville, but you've been here basically your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What
24 years.
24 years? Awesome. What has like kept you here? Just like the music scene and everything, and like
Mm-hmm. I say, well, first it was school because I was going to school, and then after that it was because it's a place to stay. I was staying with my sister, and then ended up getting a spot, and then now I would say more so the music scene and just what we've already kind of cultivated here, and but that's will not always be the case.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
right. What would you say? Like this might be hard to answer since you've lived here your whole
Mm-hmm.
life, but what would you say is something you've learned living here?
Okay. I've just learned to I think it's learned a sense of community, like to make your own fun, if that makes sense. Like I think, or just to find different ways to have fun. Like I think, or maybe where I grew up, like a lot of people kind of have fun this way, and this this city doesn't have those like same opportunities. So it's just like you just kind of just have fun in different ways, and also like I feel like that helps too because it kind of creates this sense of kind of like for lack of better words, like you just want to like lock in, if that makes sense. Like a lot of like people around me kind of just have that routine that they do, you know what I mean? And we do that routine
Yeah,
and we get comfortable with that routine, which is a good thing too, because the routines usually are good, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And it helps for the betterment of the person. So I feel like that's what I've kind of learned when I'm here. And also just navigating people, personalities. There's a lot of personalities here.
yeah. Navigating personalities for sure.
Yeah. Knowing what to like, what you want to put your time in and what's not, what's just when just to walk away. You know what I mean? Because like crazy stuff here.
Right. Yeah, when to walk away.
Yeah.
Plus, it's easy to think you want to please everyone
Mm,
or walk away
no, for real.
sometimes. Okay. Do you have like a favorite venue here that you played at or
Mm.
like going to?
I like playing that for sure. Gotta be East Room.
Yeah, East Room.
East Room is East Room just got a really good vibe.
That's definitely underrated.
Mm, they got a really good vibe. The end was kind of cool too. I just performed there recently. I'm about to format it again. So I'm gonna see what it's talking about again. But it was kind of cool too. But the East Room for sure. And then I like going to Marathon Music Works. Yeah, although somebody said that somebody ran into it. So is it still up?
Ran into it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not.
Like drove a car into it?
Yeah, but I didn't look that up. I didn't Google it. So don't.
Interesting.
It was
That's
a hearing,
wild.
you know what I'm saying? He said, she said.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
Marathon's cool to see shows at. Yeah, I love the East Room. It's got a
mm,
balcony
exactly.
and it's higher ceiling, so it feels more like bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Stage is bigger. Like, yeah,
Still got a whole full bar.
whole
Uh,
full bar,
uh,
plenty of standing room.
oh, for sure. They got nice lights, good sound.
Yeah, I love that release. So, what is some advice you would give to someone who was going to move here and do art or music?
Mm, advice. I would say just get out and, you know, fellowship. I think it's like a lot of connecting with, well, of course, with anything, but especially in music. Like, it's a lot of getting out and going to places and connecting. So, you do that, you'll be fine. Sure. Connect, collaborate, support, rinse, repeat.
Right. Connect, collaborate, support. Awesome. So, like reflecting back on when you first started as an artist, what is like one of the biggest challenges you had to overcome, and how did you get through
Mm, I think the biggest challenge I had to overcome was trying to really just put out my last project because I really wasn't supposed to put. I was supposed to put that out like a long time ago, and I kind of just sat on it because some things were going on in my life where it was taking me out of music. Um, like just love was lost, like in all like facets. Like I just wasn't really passionate about a lot of things, if that makes sense.
it? Yeah.
So um, I just decided to kind of just take like just a step back. Um, but eventually, I end up overcoming it. Basically, it was just not basically because it wasn't basic at all. But my brother passed, and I had some bad car accidents. Really bad. Could have lost my life in both. So it was just some crazy things just going on in my life where I was really kind of disconnected. And I think it's just finding my way back to get connected and um, get remotivated and re-inspired. If that makes sense. So
Yeah.
that's really what the
Yeah.
focus has been on.
Car wrecks.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, though. So I'm here.
Yeah, you're still here. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that'll wake you up.
for sure. Sure.
Okay. What would you say is like your biggest personal growth from last year to this year?
Mm, personal growth. I think it would be communication, even though it's still getting, you still need to get better. uh, I think my communication is a lot better. Just knowing um, how to talk to people, when to talk to people, what to say, when to say it. Like we were saying, what deserves your time, what doesn't. Um, what's worth it to engage in, what's not. You know, I've had some experiences this year where it was like some crazy stuff where yeah, it's like man, it's like people just disrespect you like to the up team. Then it's like even at that moment, it's like better to walk away from it than to engage in it, because it's like the consequences from engaging in it wasn't even worth the disrespect. Cause it's like, yeah, almost the disrespect is coming out of a place that you're mad at, not that I'm mad at. Like, I don't have to take your disrespect. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't have to even engage with it. I can just walk away. Because once I engage with it, then I'm taking it, putting it on myself. So it's just like learning those things.
Yeah, don't take it on. Cool. How can people support you as an artist?
Oh, shoot, man. They can, follow me on the media at Ace25 Young. ACE25YOUNG on like all my platforms. Uh, yeah, and then you can listen to my music a ton, but listen to the music. Like listen to my music for sure and watching the YouTube. But like I was just talking about the the what's it called? The music publications, like the Spotify's. They just take so much money out of us.
Yeah, so Bandcamp or
Yeah, Bandcamp. I do have things on Bandcamp, so run up the Bandcamp. Audio Mac, but they're definitely honing us, like for lack of better
who's
words.
homeless?
Like Spotify, like Apple Music, like it's actually kind of crazy, but it's the name of the game. But yeah, if you want to go to a show though, that would be cool. Like I be doing shows, so yeah, follow me on the page, and yeah, you'll see me at a show.
How can like financially support you? Like through your Bandcamp, that's where you would be able to get paid.
Yeah, or you could do. Um, mm, I want to actually work on that, like where it's like I could get like a set up a
Or if
something.
someone just wants to give you money
Yeah, they can just like
because
yo.
they like what you do.
Yeah, because some people want to do that,
Exactly.
so I got to set that
Like, how
up.
do I help? Someone's like, I like this guy's vision. I don't know how I can help him
Mm.
financially or whatever. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. So, how do you like to consume media now? You watch a lot of movies, like
I think I'm YouTube.
YouTube.
I'm big on YouTube. I actually don't like watching movies anymore.
Oh, really?
Like I was telling my dad the other day, like I was like, we got to start like doing like something where once a month we like watch some old movies because like I'm missing, I'm lacking. Like I need to get back into that inspiration. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I hate. I think freaking phones and fried my brain can't watch a long form. Actually, I can, but it's just like it has to be good.
right,
You know what I mean? I don't. If it's bad, I'm mad. But like, I used to not be mad. I used to not care.
right. What do
Yeah.
you like to watch on YouTube?
Really like podcasts, or I like to watch like gaming stuff, or I like to watch like music videos, or like deep dive into like documentaries on like very like random people.
What do you like to play games?
I do play
What
games.
games do you play?
I'm playing like God of War right now. I play like 2K, Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Uh, GTA, the regular games, but definitely like God of War, Spider Man.
Spider-Man. Or what? Have you watched any documentaries lately
Documentaries lately. I feel like I have. Wait,
on YouTube?
I want to say that I have. Oh, I know what I did. I was watching a football one, but I was watching one on Charles Woodson.
Charles Weston.
Woodson.
Woodson.
Yeah, he played for Michigan. He won the Heisman. He was the first like defensive player. I think he was the first defensive player to win the Heisman. He was cold. He won. He basically like the first like his sophomore and junior year. Like he was on. I mean, his sophomore and freshman year, he was like on defense. But then he was so good, they was like, okay, we kind of need you on offense to play wide receiver. So then he started playing both, and he started balling on both ends, and they end up winning. You know, win the natty. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to add that I might not have asked you about?
Uh, I think you were pretty thorough.
Awesome. I've got one more question for you.
Okay.
What is something absurd you love or do?
Mm. It's just like a like what's the rating on the show? Like is it like
Not for children.
not for okay? No, just messing. Something absurd that I do. Oh shit. Damn. Ooh. I don't know if this is absurd though, but like I like cooking
Yeah.
and I like eating, but like anything. Like I really do like trying new places,
Yeah.
like a lot.
What do you like to cook or cook?
My favorite thing to cook is
Yeah.
like tacos. I make like
Tacos.
a mean fried shrimp taco, with like pico de gallo. I don't know if that's absurd. Oh, I have a gummy addiction.
Ooh, what are your favorite gummies?
They always rotate. Right now it's lifesavers. I don't know why I like lifesavers. I used to never like the lifesavers, but right now,
Really?
give me a lifesaver. But you know, Charlie's, Harbos, you know what I'm saying? We can get into any the nerd cluster's been kinda good. I ain't really got into the Skittles. There used to be this old packet. It was like sour. The packet was blue, and they were like these like sour type of squishy. They were almost like gummies, but they had like a little feeling in it, and they were like orange and green. I don't know, but I've been trying to look for them all my life, but I couldn't find them.
Wow. Yeah, the Haribos are so good. I like the gummy colas.
You know what? They're not bad.
Yeah.
I thought they would taste like Coca Cola, and I tried them like a couple of weeks ago.
Or the Smurfs.
Hey, the
Gummy
Smurfs are
Smurfs.
good.
Those are good.
You like fruit snacks, like the pouches?
Yeah, sure. But I have a special place in my heart for gummies as well.
Mm.
Uh,
I like that.
the bears, whatever.
So are you a bear? So you're bears like more than the worms? You like worms or bears?
Depends what mood I'm in, but mostly bears. Yeah,
Hmm.
love the gummy bears.
I feel like worms are good when they're like some off brand or like
Yeah,
you're somewhere and it's like, yeah, these are the gas station and they just give me the worms. They're always pretty good.
right. Or sometimes I go with the trolley worms, where they're sugar coated or whatever. It just depends on the mood.
Literally.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jyou, for doing this and coming over. And
Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate it for inviting me. This was amazing.
absolutely.